When you're waiting for something, if you might be in a cycle of being in the mundane, being bored, wondering when it's your turn, when your potential is going to manifest and be created. But we have to remember that our highest potential, that person that we see ourselves growing into, already exists as an energetic potential right now. But unless we go and meet it where it is, that energy does not want to play with us. Because if we're sitting in a place of waiting, if we're sitting in a place of being unfulfilled, of being bored, of being less than you know you could be, then you're only manifesting and creating more of that. So we have to get into the mindset of framing what's happening in our life in a way that could lead to where it is that potential lies. So when we start speaking to ourselves like, I'm gearing up for something big, something amazing is happening for me right now. I'm getting ready for something big to happen. We start channeling that energy. We start feeling like this period of our life is leading to something and that's why we're in it, rather than we are in this period of life and we're waiting for something to happen. We're waiting for something to come through, some event to happen, something to come and save us, essentially. And I've talked before about how being in this energy of waiting on some sort of savior, some sort of event to change you is not the point. The point is to come into our power as creators, which means to take responsibility for the narratives that we're creating and the narratives that we're going to create going forward, which means we need to create the narrative that I'm gearing up for something big. Something amazing is happening for me right now. Something big is about to happen for me. Because when we start talking like that, we're taking the step into that higher version of ourself. That version of ourself where we see our greater potential, where we're manifesting that. We have become that person. We're taking the step forward to say, I'm stepping into that. I'm going to meet that energy where it is so it can come and play with me. Understand that. Like I said, that energy already exists, but being in a state of waiting keeps it away from us because that energy cannot come and interact with us so long as we are not in a state where we are stepping into it, where we are constantly telling ourselves that it's going great. Things are happening. Big things are happening. I'm gearing up for it. I'm getting ready for it. I'm coming for it. I'm making it happen. We step into our power, and this energy begins to resonate with us. When this energy begins to resonate with us, it comes through us in the form of inspiration, new ideas, the desire to take action on certain things that align with that potentiality, that align with what it is that we want, because we have told ourselves, we've created the narrative within ourselves that something big is happening, something big is going on. Because let me tell you, my friends, the story is being written right now. What you're telling yourself, what's happening, what's going to happen is being written right now. And you are both the creator and the creation, experiencing both. So when we take responsibility for the creation and the creator role, we can shift the narrative. We can shift the story. We can write the story as we're meant to. This is what consciousness means. To be aware of yourself in the moment, that you are both the creator and the creation. And when we step into it and start telling ourselves the story that we want to be experiencing, we're stepping into our higher power. Because you have to know that you can tell yourself, it's happening for me. It's all working out. Everything is getting better. I'm stepping into my highest potential. I am opening up to this new world of possibilities. My potential is becoming awakened. We start telling ourselves what it is that we're meant to experience in order to grow. Because when we become empowered and start writing the story that enables us to grow, we begin to align with our highest version, our highest self, the highest possible timelines, which we will experience so much more joy, so much more freedom, so much more abundance, because something big is about to happen for us, my friends. But you have to step into that. You have to own that. You can't keep waiting for someone to come and shift for you. You can't keep waiting for something to come along and save you and take you out of the state that you don't want to be in. Because it's being offered to you as a reflection so that you can recognize what you have been creating. Because when you recognize what you have been creating, you will simultaneously realize that you could create anything else. Because you have to accept the idea right then and there that you've been creating it. And once you can do that, you recognize that, well, if I created something I don't want, I could create something that I do want. And therefore, you could create anything that you want by beginning to shift the story, tell the story that you want to be experiencing. All right, my friends, something big is about to happen. Own it, claim it. And that's all I got for today. Step into your power. You'll see that you could write the story however you want. All right? Take care. Until next time.